Welcome back, and we are at another property. We just got done cleaning up this yard. Grass was literally, I'll give you an example. This is how tall the grass was. Yeah, so we're gonna do a brush hog. We literally cleaned everything up. The city was not extremely happy with how it was looking, but the tenants finally move out on this new purchase. Let's show you guys the inside because this place is a hot mess. I think it should be nice once it's done, and this lead specifically was direct mail. But I'll tell you more on that in just a little bit. So lucky for all of you, you cannot smell the odor that's in here right now. Like this place smells like cat piss, dog piss. I don't know, to me that looks like a big pile of crap on the floor. But what we're going to do with this one is it's just a simple buy and resell. It needs a little bit too much work for my liking. I don't really want to stick the work in, the energy and the effort. So we'll walk away with a quick buck on this one. Total profit should be probably right around 10, 11,000. So small wins add up. So the crazy part about this house is the gentleman who sold it to us, he used to live here. And as you can see by the condition, it is beat up. He had tenants in here. They were trying to do a rent to own. And his first time in here in several years, like look at, can I show you the ceiling right up there? But his first time in here in several years is when he initially toured me through it. And this was the condition of the place. It was totally beat to hell. He had all the memories of his kids growing up here, his family. This was in their family since the frickin' 1950s, and it's 2024. And it just got beat up. It got destroyed, for lack of a better term. So a quick takeaway for me when I was like talking to him, talking to the owner, going through things is, do not let your rental properties go months, if not years, without actually visiting them in person. Because what happens is the tenants get used to it. Like that's missing plaster right there on the wall. So they were living like this for years on end, but he had not come through. So if you could take away one thing is visit your rental properties at least twice a year, if not quarterly. I would highly, highly recommend visiting quarterly so it doesn't go too far before it gets destroyed. Like if it goes 5 years, hey, this is what your property could look like, then you're gonna have to sell it for a deep, deep discount and no one wants to do that. But how did we get this deal? You guys probably want to know. So this is an absentee owned list, we're mailing, and then they actually hit our Carrot website. They went to Google, they looked for reviews, they wanted to work with someone legitimate, and we ended up picking this one up for right around 60,000. I think ARV, if it's done, and as you can tell, it needs a ton of work, there's plaster and lath everywhere, but it's probably worth 200, 210,000, probably at least 210,000. For us, we'll sell it for like 70, I think 73 grand, make a quick 10K profit, move on to the next one, pay up the marketing. But again, it's the small wins that count. But let's show you guys another property that we bought, 4-unit in Green Bay. This was actually on market. And I'll tell you the secret to getting those deals done. We are here in the 4-unit property, and this is the one that we picked up on the market. This was a realtor referral, and how we came across this, so all the work that I'm showing you, all the interior work at least, was done prior to us purchasing it. We still need to do some windows, some miscellaneous plumbing stuff, electrical stuff, but that's minor. However, we did need to put on the new roof, $20,000, and also we had to paint the exterior, which was $6 grand plus material costs. So we're going to be into it for probably around 40, 50,000 at the end of it. So all in about 275. We bought it for 225. It's probably worth 340. We'll rent for about 35 to 3,700 per month. Overall, not too shabby of a deal. I'm actually really excited about this place. Should be actually a pretty decent tax write-off. Maybe we'll do a cost segregation on this particular one. And then Katie and I, we're gonna go play some golf here in the next little bit. Of course, we never played on, but I'm kind of excited about that as well. Drop a comment down below on what your guys' thoughts are on this particular unit. Would you have bought this deal? Would you have not bought this deal? 4 total units, 3 1-bedrooms, 1 3-bedroom, which is the one I'm standing in right now. I think this was quite the steal.
We're at this rental in Green Bay. It's a 4-story, freshly painted, individual garages back there for each tenant. You're gonna need a rail for that top door, otherwise they're gonna be saying, Harry, I've reached the top. Carter working on the thumbnail.
What was that?
You're working on the thumbnail.
No, I'm not. I was just grabbing some photos.
Ignore the sirens. This is a safe neighborhood.
I don't know about that. we are playing Billy Haven, De Pere, Wisconsin. We're ready to go. Never played here.
Super pretty course.
Probably won't play well. So far, golf today has been absolutely horrible. Not playing well whatsoever. What about you, Katie?
Someone else is in my body. I've never played this shitty.
Pretty much sums up how the golf game's going.
But we got some clean balls.
Yeah, Katie's cleaning my balls. So we're second to last hole. We'll finish this out, head home. That's pretty much it. That's what Friday looks like, a day in the life of the Friday. But I still need to show you guys the progress that has been made on the Door County place. So let's jump over to that property right now. So welcome back to the Forestville property up in Door County area. In this place, we recently took down a bunch of trees outside. We ended up paying the contractor who's doing the finish work in the inside $4,500. We have the new septic system installed. We're framing. He built the new staircase here recently. So we're making a bunch of progress. Electrical is roughed in, plumbing's roughed in, and we're slowly but surely getting there. Now there's plenty of work to be done. Of course, Mila came along on this journey. We didn't want to leave her home, but there is still a boatload of work to be done. We're probably right around 45, 50,000 into it because of the septic system, because of the driveway. The staircase was super expensive, but I primed everything. We will be going there this week to probably paint out the ceilings. And then we should be wrapping this project up here within the next month and a half or so. We are most likely going to resell this. So if you know anyone looking for a rental up in the Door County area, of course, please drop a comment down below.